everyone and welcome back to Veluwe Zoo. And in the previous episode we built this wonderful lion habitat and we finished up the area around the jeep station. And you can see they are very happy with their new habitat. They are all sleeping. So apparently they are very exhausted from entertaining all our guests in Veluwe Zoo. You can see it's getting busier over here. There are quite a few people right here right now. And it looks like someone is going to use the safari ride, but they are a bit stuck over here. That looks weird. So yeah, yet again, before we start expanding the zoo, we have to manage it. And there's not much to do, as you can see. We have a few challenges, but not much. We can see if we have 3 Galapagos giant tortoise to release to the wild. Maybe we have some. Let's check. In the animals list, Galapagos giant tortoise. We only have 2 of them. So yeah, not enough to release to the wild. Let's check the other one. I'm gonna delete this one, by the way, because we will never get that. A yearly profit. Oh, that's not going very well. Minus $2,000. It's not that good. I have no protesters for 2 months. Let's check. Oh, I deleted it. Oops. Well, okay. A yearly profit. How is that going? The zoo. And then finances. Minus 2,000. That's not really good, is it? Not sure what I can do about that. I mean, we have like almost 6,000 guests in the zoo. And that's the limit right now. Otherwise, my computer will really get destroyed from this zoo. But apparently guests are pretty happy with the zoo. But still, the guest education rating is only 2.5 star. So let's check the education tab again. Education speakers and audio guides. That's our limit at the moment. So let's see if we can place a few more of them. So over here we have some speakers, but they are not switched on. So that doesn't help. So the flamingo, we will turn all of them on. Oh, there's nothing here. But you can see if you open up the heat map and then the console or the guest education coverage, you can see there's nothing happening here. And these are switched off. If I can select them, that would be very nice. Please. Alright, so let's switch them on. And let's continue to the next one. Same. Breed a flamingo. Let's make sure they don't overlap. Let's make this one a little bit smaller. And let's move on to the next one. So we switched them all on, but I can even use a few new ones. I'm gonna switch the heat map off, otherwise I don't see what I'm doing. So let's place one over here, and on the other side there's one missing as well. Again, switch the heat map off, and let's place one right over there. Make sure it's switched on to the flamingos. And that looks perfect. So over here at the llamas we also don't have any educational speakers. So I'm gonna fix that. And let's place one right over there. And let's switch it to a llama. And then I will copy this one all over the place. Just like that. And another one. Oh, then it doesn't save it. That's a shame. Also a llama. And let's copy it again. Let's place one right over there. That's perfect. And then over here as well. A llama again. And another one. Beautiful. I hear some protesters. Where are they? I can hear you, but I can't see you. Ah, here they are. Why are you protesting? Apparently, we have a peafowl that's not doing very well. I can't even see him. Mr. Peafowl, where are you? Can I select you? Are you inside? Ah, there he is. Yeah, I wouldn't be too happy if I was stuck in a toilet either. I'm gonna move you. That's perfect. So he's probably doing much better now. Yeah, look at that. All happy. So hopefully these guys will leave, because not sure if that's still a bug. Looks like it. Guys, can you leave? Can you leave my zoo, please? Alright, so that's still a bug that's not fixed. I will pick up all the peafowls again, and I will place them back into the trade center. Oh, in the meantime. Oh, it's actually fixed. Okay, so I don't have to fix that anymore. That's perfect. I do see that these are switched off, so let's switch them to American bison. This actually has a good reason, because I sold all the pronghorn antelope because they were always stressed. So I didn't like them and I sold them. That's just how I work. And I will also place some educational speakers right here, because yeah, we need to increase the education rating. So American bison are right over there. And let's copy this one. Let's place one over there and over there. And maybe over there as well. And make sure that they are all switched to the bisons. And that's all perfect. Our llama is dying. That's not good. This one was actually named to one of our viewers. I'm sorry, we have to say goodbye. Oh. That was the last attempt of playing for this llama. It was nice to meet you. Oh. Okay. Very sad moment here. As usual, we're gonna say hi to some people. Hello, Denizen. Thank you for visiting Veluwe Zoo. NCC490 as well. Ronya, thank you so much. Stunt Bunny. Thins Nox, All Fine, Squell, 42, Sasquid, 15. Thank you so much for visiting Veluwe Zoo. So now we just have to wait until our education rating is going up. So now it's time to expand Veluwe Zoo, so let's switch to the time-lapse right now. And welcome to the time-lapse. I hope everyone has recovered from the tragedy that just happened in the gameplay. But we have to expand Veluwe Zoo again. It has been a while for me. I took a break of like 2 weeks from the game. I didn't know what to build. And I had like 0 inspiration pictures I could use. So yeah, I just needed a break, I guess. So after 2 weeks, I jumped back into the game. You can actually see it on my Steam page. I only played the game for like 5 hours in the last week. Or in the last 2 weeks, actually. I had a lot of fun with 2 Point Hospital. You might have seen that on the channel. If you haven't, make sure you check that one out. But I also noticed that, yeah, most of you guys are just here for the Planet Zoo videos. And I just didn't want to, disappoint you guys. So I really had to get back into the game. So yeah, we're doing that today. I'm going to expand the African section. Of course, we were building in that. And we are building on the other side of the lion habitat, as you can see right now. And today we are going to add the cheetah. And I also find out why people are getting burned out with the game at the moment. You might see that during the build. I actually finished up the entire habitat and then I decided which animal I'm gonna put in. And we also had this discussion on my Discord channel yesterday while I'm recording this. The habitat is not really specific for the animals, and that's probably one of the problems that people are having with the game. After I finished up this habitat, I decided to put either the hyena, the wild dog, the cheetah. I could move the lions in there. It was absolutely no problem at all. I didn't have to do anything specific for these animals, and I think that's one of the problems. People are getting burned out with the game at the moment. But I have to admit, I had a lot of fun again building this. I had an awesome idea while I was building this. I'm gonna put a monorail in the in Veluwe Zoo. We will do that during a live stream, by the way, which is gonna be next Sunday on Twitch. If you're not following me over there, make sure you do. We will be hosted by Frontier Games, which is awesome, of course. But yeah, I had to come up with something to build during that live stream. So I wanted to add a monorail in Veluwe Zoo, and it's going along the back of this habitat, but it will go over this shelter space. As you can see, I made it out of glass so people can look down and see the animals. Hopefully they won't get too stressed because of it. But yeah, we will have to find that out. So it looks a bit unfinished in the end, but we will finish it up during the live stream when we add the monorail to Veluwe Zoo. I hope we can finish it. I'm not sure what to do with the monorail stations yet, so we might build 1 or 2 and that's it. And also very important why we are adding a monorail, because there's just not a lot of people going to the African section, and the tropical section is also not really busy at the moment, and everyone is like in the P-file habitat, they having a drink and having something to eat, which is giving us a little bit of trouble in the managing part. But yeah, the habitat itself, it's I took a lot of effort into like terrain work and rock work. You can see that I tried to yeah, make it next level this time. And it's not really like a building or anything. So yeah, this time lapse is mostly terrain work, foliage work, rock work. And I have to admit, I'm really proud of the rock work in the end. You can see it's a bit different from what I usually do. And the shelter space as well. Normally you would, yeah, in this part I took more the realistic way. So you will have a actual like indoor habitat for these animals, but I decided not to. And as you can see, I also decided to separate the habitat, so there will be another episode very quickly probably, where I will add either the cheetah or the wild dogs on the other sides. Please let me know down in the comments which one you would like to see being added in Veluwe Zoo, and maybe it would be nice if you can give me a suggestion what would make it really specific for these animals, or what I can add to make it really specific for these animals. So a little backstage area on this side. Of course, you recognize this building. I really like the building, so I thought I could reuse it and make it a little bit of a different color this time. A little bluish color on this side and all over the place, of course. I actually like this building better now than the original one. It looks a little bit happier. So yeah, I had to decide where to put the gate. I tried it on the other side, it didn't work. So that's why I also had to add a few more staff buildings. Otherwise they would have to take a long walk, and that's not really good for the managing of the zoo. So yeah, a lot of rock work, a lot of terrain work, as I already mentioned. Also, you might have seen it, a community post. I also discussed this on the previous episode, in the lion habitat episode, that we are bringing back the Planet Zoo tour. So the form is back up. You can find it in the community post, and you can also find it on my Discord channel if you haven't joined that one yet. Make sure you do. There are a lot of friendly people discussing games, discussing everything. It's a really nice place, so make sure you join that one as well, and you will find the form to submit your zoo for the Planet Zoo tours over there as well. Yeah, if people already submitted their zoo, I'm very, very sorry if I didn't do the tour yet, but I also lost all the submissions. So yeah, make sure you submit your zoo again if you want me to do a tour on the channel. So a lot of foliage around here. I have to keep in mind that the hyenas don't like a lot of foliage, and again, I'm going for realism here. So there's a lot of green stuff and a lot of nettle, but still these trees and plants are all from the African grassland area, but I just added them because they look like they could actually grow here. They are a little green and orangish, which is perfect in this region, I think, and that's why I'm adding them to this habitat. And I'm not really using the grassland trees or that really specific like umbrella trees and stuff. They look too fake in this region, so that's why I'm not using them. So again, a lot of effort into these little rock works and adding some different colors here and there, which makes it look a little bit better. And then we are almost at the end of this time lapse. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. The time lapse will go on for a few minutes, I think. Then we will have some beautiful cinematics, of course. So if you enjoyed this one, make sure you hit the like button. And if you didn't do it already, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on anything new. And I will speak to you guys in the next one. Goodbye.